thought that we should be frank to certain issues. Okay. The issue of cocoa politics, of course. Oh,
my content stroke. Then I could follow because of you. Because of one kind of reacted.
I want to say, yeah, you almost say yata. So we are fully active. A simple show of force.
You didn't make my contact when you stroke because of this. I want the bank. I want the upper. Because when we talk about this, I become emotional. Because of Unti, me, my
parliamentarians now graduating into cocoa farms and will be aquatic cocoa.
China, a display.
I will display them.
So, do you say? Do you
what you pie? Oba and measures Ben or the go aquamoma cocoa farmers. What did you do?
Now, Blakk Rasta and Kevin Taylor Yajin about one decision be only take. There was sack a certain big man be. Now, this is actually trending on social media space, but more than a video from mobile WhatsApp area. To what your comment section straight to the news. Now, who is about to be sacked? Well, I'm going to yeah about the Ghana Broadcasting Authority, which is the GBC, the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation. Ghana Broadcasting Authority. Now, this broadcasting corporation, there is this Muslim, the Honorable Ahmed, ahead. Now, over this past few period, had some certain things be against Kevin Taylor. It was very shocking. There, about share na Amobi ni TV station wa bra hu wetu over $20,000. Other pay license keke. Now for every month, and sometimes every week, otum year subscription of around $5,000. Hey, no yes kete. And for you to just come and then because of political affiliation be another your connections and then put it because of whoever you support it, during the MPP time, you decided to want to take him off the TV station. Good ama channel, no. A good ama TV station, ma. Had it not been that he had to pull other strings in Nigeria, he wouldn't have been able to survive coming back. And that GBC, the way GBC is, Kevin Taylor is there. It is actually the way it is because of Dama Pape. Now, Dama Pape, which is the GBC bossy, Blakk Rasta, so I expose one. In fact, in Samano, why is Susuru? Sabara, GBC, another with the channel GTV, it has so much of channels. GTV are very, very, very predominant. Now, a better be said the GTV no after that. A Pagana football be asha. A bechima and your bishe. And so, even with that, GTV admin, why very, very active all across social media. Very, very, very active. So, one channel, no, what is a book where you put you worry. Chida Christmas wamba. Chida Christmas wamba, no way home alone. In the chede, according to information, Zama on him quoting away. But more by here now about my channel now coning. Dama GBC bossy. Otsana name no look boo or inshira, the GBC will be. No, also there, Kevin Taylor said, say yet the dam yet the same crew, my uncle. Dama pape. Naka sample Kevin Taylor on one bonum was doing Chinese cab workout. I had channel on Pokwa Pape or Frey, man, no look channel more good on Pokwa area and yet the near yet. Another Blakk Rasta see us, I not Kevin Taylor when yet. Pape to me a while daughter than ma. Into my more channel one kofo. No, Kevin Taylor when you're the pa. Inti Damaza or by your videos. Wanna wash some of the reasons are out them. Na into my share. The kind of details are Blakk Rasta the two fomuno. In with obu foma. Oba kokoda. Na kokon wa abobo. Yawa watch video to the Baba Mozana K. Share video phone will be WhatsApp Nevia. Toward your comment section.
He gave out the information. He warmed himself into the hearts of many Ghanaians. But of course, politicians shivered. He told us the stories we wanted to hear, and he gave us details, devoid of all the fear, the favor, the fanaticism. Yes, fanaticism. That is the word. This is Kevin Bedu Eko Taylor. Kevin Taylor for short. And he is a man who comes with a certain style. that many people sit back and say, whoa, this style is unconventional. But for him, as long as the message gets there, it doesn't matter how. The most important thing is get the message across. Oh, he supported John Dramani Mahame's return. He spoke against the NPP that he claimed was his own party. And the NPP was looking for him. Several times he was taken to court. Some of the cases he won, some other cases he lost. And we remember that one against Kennedy Japan, which probably was the biggest threat to his career ever. The suit was filed in the United States, his backyard, and he went to court with his lawyers and came out victorious. That was when he had a certain seal of quality on his brand and name. Naysayers began to incline an ear to him and hearken to his whims and caprices, his beck and call. This is Kevin Bedu Eko Taylor. Oh, yes. Many Ghanaians love him. Yes, he ran into several problems. And when the NPP government left, the first thing he did was to come to Ghana because many people said he would never be able to come to Ghana because of the number of toes he stepped on. But he came to Ghana. He went to court. He was victorious in court. Oh, and right after that, he's been coming to Ghana time after time. He's somebody I have a personal relationship with. Once in a while, we talk. My brother, my sister. The day he celebrates his birthday is the same day I celebrate mine. And sometimes we share words of encouragement to each other. This is Kevin Taylor. I chanced upon a video, having heard several times that Kevin Taylor's Loud Silence TV was shut down. Something that he started arduously from 2012. Shut down after 14 years. What happened? What was the problem? What could have gone under the bridge? And then he himself told us his story. And he told us exactly who was responsible. Watch this. This is to formally announce to you, our cherished viewers and followers, that we are going on an indefinite break. Our resumption date will later be announced. He put this out. My brother, my sister, oh, his channel had to be closed down. Even his TV network closed down. He was paying more than 5,000 American dollars every week for his TV right in Ghana. My brother, my sister, sometimes even more. He made this announcement. Many people were surprised. What happened to Kevin Taylor? Why is he no longer on TV? Oh, then, boom, the orchestrators, yes, orchestrators of this started to talk. Now, one man was fingered. My own brother, Professor Al-Hassan of GBC. He is the boss of the GBC. That is him sitting there. Oh, yes, Professor Al-Hassan was fingered in this. And it looked like he himself confessed to what he did to Loud Silence TV. Let us go straight to Kevin Taylor to listen to him tell us how his TV network was shut down. And I warn you, it's full of expletives and, hard language. Please forgive me. Watch this.
This is the man who was making calls for my platform to be shut down. Such a fool. This fool, on Rangasa can on a numa some say I na o srim and na oya sala and na imam be na on anyone masala chika and say me ko Kevin Taylor because time aso Kevin Taylor oba be expose the MPP4 oba be yes scandal oba be kan okra na kire me imam no na se ne be ye nyina betuma boa etu aban bone no ta kwasiampan way ba Accra. He was worried. He wanted Asla Owusumo to shut me down. This foolish man. How can such a fool, Mr. President, be entertaining such a fool? This guy wish you never became president.
But it should have been more. We have can control it. But direct to home, outside your borders or inside your borders, but it will hit have merged. And when you are home and you are running to, now I will illustrate one example why this conversation matters. About 2 years ago, up in Tamale, after the evening prayers, I engaged the imam in the chat. Then all of a sudden he told me that, oh, it's time for Kevin Taylor. I'm running home. I said, you have Kevin Taylor on your TV? He said, yes. At that time, I could only access Kevin Taylor on the internet. I didn't know that DTH, Kevin Taylor, was entering Ghanaian homes. I went home, scanned my TV, and there it was, free to my house. I came back to Accra, scanned, it was there. And I remember sending a text message and a screenshot to a very important regulator. All he said was, wow. They commissioned the NCA to find a way to stop Kevin Taylor. They tracked him down. Kevin Taylor went to Nigeria and got a satellite company whose footprint covers Ghana, and currently he's broadcasting to Ghana. So, nowhere, you can get him. Now, I will illustrate one example why this conversation matters. About 2 years ago, up in Tamale, after the evening prayers, I engaged the imam in the chat. Then all of a sudden he told me that, oh, it's time for Kevin Taylor. I'm running home. I said, you have Kevin Taylor on your TV? He said, yes. At that time, I could only access Kevin Taylor on the internet. I didn't know that DTH, Kevin Taylor, was entering Ghanaian homes. I went home, scanned my TV, and there it was, free to my house. I came back to Accra, scanned, it was there. And I remember sending a text message and a screenshot to a very important regulator. All he said was, wow. They commissioned the NCA to find a way to stop Kevin Taylor. They tracked him down. Kevin Taylor went to Nigeria and got a satellite company whose footprint covers Ghana, and currently he's broadcasting to Ghana. So, nowhere, you can get him.
This man, that is what he was doing. What was Kevin Taylor doing? Kevin Taylor was exposing the NPP government. This idiot took it upon himself, offered Asla Owusu, and told Asla to shut me down. To get my license to just operate, I spent over $20,000. I was paying $5,000 a month, and I'm still paying to be on multi-TV. I spent $20,000 just to get a license to come and tell Ghanaians that this is what is happening to Ghana. Pasiampenyi came to Accra. He called Asla. He called an operator. He called Asla Owusu. Offer Asla Owusu, and you bring Asla Owusu say, Asla Owusu should find every means to find how I got into Ghana. This man, Kwasiawi, today is standing before John Mahama and telling John Mahama, you know what, we want government to pay our debt. John Mahama, please, with all respect, sack this fool. These are some of the northerners that you're not supposed to allow around you. Whoever is lobbying for this fool, you need to sack this guy or to him for anything Embra GBC. Even your manifesto lunch, this guy instructed them not to cover your manifesto lunch. This fool. Today, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo was president for 8 years. This man could not look in his eyes to tell him the problems of GBC. And we allow these fools. They draw so much money, big salaries, stupid idiots, and then we give them chance.
Well, Kevin Taylor is noted for explosive utterances. In his opinion, Professor Amin Al-Hassan should be sacked by the President of the Republic. He is the boss of GTV. In fact, the whole of GBC. Radio, TV, online, everything. I've had the opportunity to meet him. We grew up together at Moshizongo in Tamale. And in his own words, he said, when he went to Tamale to pray behind a certain imam, right after prayer, the imam was so much in a hurry to go and watch Kevin Taylor. And that shocked him. How can Kevin Taylor be on Ghana TV with such explosive language? And he called one of the regulators to deal with the issue. And according to Kevin Taylor, it was one Esula Owusu he called. And this is Esula. She was the Minister of Communication at the time. And the whole thing was shut down. And when it was shut down, Kevin Taylor had to run to Nigeria to pay the Nigerians to find a way of putting him into the Ghanaian space again. That was how Kevin Taylor was able to return to the airwaves right here in Ghana. Number one, it shows resilience. Number two, it shows a man who is not ready to give up. Now, before we came on the show, I tried to speak with Professor Amin Al-Hassan, and he told me point blank, he is not ready to give any credence to this story. But we had another conversation which we are going to be following up on. And in the next coming days, we will bring you a bigger expose. Did Kevin Taylor get the right information? Did somebody lie to him? Or exactly why did Kevin Taylor get this angry? I have the answers. Come here. It's simple. My brother, my sister, that Kevin Taylor knows how far he has come with his Loud Silence TV from 2012. What he went through. He's a man who has always believed in information, the WikiLeaks style. People must have the information devoid of all the formality and bureaucracies. He's somebody who has challenged the status quo. He is somebody who has decided that, you know what? I don't need all the formality to be able to bring out my message. I will give it to them raw. He doesn't think about ethics when he's on his show. So it is for you to decide if you want that show or not. But in no time, he started catching up with the people. What the media in Ghana couldn't give, he was able to give that raw, no protection. And he became a threat to many. Many took him to court. Some he got hooked, and others he was freed. My brother, my sister, Loud Silence TV is a delicacy of so many Ghanaians. If an imam in Tamale is so much in a hurry to finish his prayer, to rush and go and watch Kevin Taylor, my brother, then he must be doing something right. Can I bust your bubble right now? Why did Professor Amin Al-Hassan decide to ask the regulators to deal with Kevin Taylor? For him, he felt that Kevin Taylor was not using decorum. He was not using language that was palatable for journalism. He felt that what he was doing was not journalism. It was against the very ethics of journalism. And for that matter, he felt that this kind of freedom of speech should not be tolerated in Ghana. But Kevin Taylor has endeared himself to so many different people across the world, not only Ghanaians. Now he's calling for the head of Professor Amin Al-Hassan. Right now he's calling for the head of the boss of the GBC. And he claims that this man is anti-government. And at the same time, he uses unprintable words on him out of anger. Probably if I was the same person in the shoes of Kevin Taylor, I would have used similar language. Looking at how much investment has gone into Live Silence TV. Looking at how staff members are being paid. Looking at how to even get content on this. And at the end of the day, one man decides that this is not good enough. And therefore, he has to get off TV. And it took a political character like Esula Owusu to clamp down Loud Silence TV. Because, basically, Loud Silence TV was 110% against the NPP. It was a thorn in the flesh of the NPP. But Kevin Taylor decided not to back down. He pushed on and on. Now the party that he supported in opposition to come into power is in power. And he thinks that this is the right time for him to remove all those people who did not support his work and the work of this government while in opposition. My brother, my sister, is Kevin Taylor right? Is he justified in his utterances? Is Professor Amin Al-Hassan justified to say that no, his language is so unclean? The way he approaches his issues, very terrible and bad. And anytime soon, he could cause a big problem in Ghana. And for that matter, let's clamp him down. Despite the fact that he was paying so much money to air his program on TV in Ghana. My brother, my sister, we'll leave the discussion to you. But at this point, I am a believer in freedom of speech. I am a product of freedom of speech. I will never be seen to fight freedom of speech. When people speak, no matter how much unprintable language they use, other people can decide whether they want to listen to this or not. It's a liberal space. My brother, my sister, what do you think? It's the Blakk Pot, aka Show them all. And here, we speak truth to power. I just want to say, Kevin Taylor, keep the fire burning, keep the energy up there. Yes, we might not be the best right now. We are not always right. But the good thing is that most of the time, we are right in the service of God and country. And to Professor Amin Al-Hassan, was there a way you could have gotten in contact with Kevin Taylor and his Loud Silence TV to streamline a few things, suggest a few things, rather than asking for the head of the TV station? Did they show power? Was it power play in the days of the NPP? Your guess is as good as mine. It's the Blakk Pot, aka Kuku Show them all. And here we speak truth.